What's going on, guys? I'm Billy.
I'm Caleb.
And we are probably your new favorite show. On this episode, we're going to be viewing some
movie trailers.
Trailers.
Comic book movie trailers.
Trailers.
We'll be drinking from our coffee mugs and watching some trailers.
I've got milk here, so you can't not watch TV without milk. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy the episode.
If we are to stay alive and see the peace in every eye.
So this first one is X-Men Apocalypse, guys.
I saw the end of the world. I could feel all this death.
Jean, it was just a dream.
You wandered through the willows.
Who's that singing?
It's Lord A.
That's what I say. It sounds like Lord.
Lord A.
Lord A.
I don't know if it's Lord or Lord.
It sounds like it.
Ram, Krishna, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ever since the
Yes.
world found out about
Yahweh.
there have been secret societies who see them as some kind of second coming or sign of God. They believe that tens of
Interesting that she's
thousands
in
of years
this.
ago, an ancient being was born, the world's first.
Mutant. You are all
Finish each other's.
and you're lost.
I love Night.
Because
Dude,
of
Jubilee.
blind leaders.
Finally.
But I am here now. And here for you.
Wherever this being was, he always had 4 followers he would imbue with power.
Magneto looks awesome, dude.
Like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You got that one from the Bible.
Well, the Bible got it from him.
Ooh, burn.
Showed you.
God, he can control all of us.
It's interesting Mystique's on their side now. Since the last one.
That's why I'm here. To fight.
Not all of us can control our powers.
Then don't. This is war.
Everything they built
Who is that?
will fall.
That was Xavier.
From the ashes
Really?
of their
Looked
world,
like it.
we'll build a better one.
I've never felt power like this before.
Uh-oh. He's looking all Dean Winchester right
That's
there.
kind of scary, man.
Oh,
Oh, it's Hitman.
I like how they successfully managed to not show, really show Apocalypse's face the whole time. I mean,
Yeah, because of that whole,
let's see the one.
the whole hate that they were getting when they did the leaked trailer or whatever,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
showed him. They were just like, no one liked him. Everyone said he looked like Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers, the movie.
I thought his costume looked a little bit, made me think of like Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Underverse. What was his?
I mean, I think he looks fine. I don't like how small he is, but I was like, I guess one of the few people I didn't think he just looked stupid. I didn't think he looked stupid. I just think he looked a little bit smaller than Apocalypse should look. I thought Apocalypse should be like at least 8 foot tall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess according to that, he can change his size.
Yeah, he can. Obviously, yeah. He got pretty big. Was that Xavier? So he's like walking.
He looked like him, but he also is pretty damn crippled.
Yeah, he can't use his legs.
So that was the X-Men Apocalypse trailer that just came out this morning. So that's pretty dope-tastic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I love that Jubilee's in it. I mean, we kind of saw her in like one of the other ones.
Did we?
Yeah, in that scene where they're like, I think it was on First Class, where they're all going by the cages, and you see like Scott and all those the young people, and I don't know.
X-Men Origins.
And I'm so confused by where the hell this story is going. I said that earlier. I'm so confused, especially because Jubilee is like in this. Scott and them are already older when Jubilee comes around.
No, they are basically rebooting this franchise. So
no, I mean like in like the TV show I watched from the '90s when I was a kid, and then in the comics, Jubilee was a young girl, and Scott and Jean and them were all older already.
Yeah, well, if you like,
she was basically the age that Rogue was.
It reminds me of X-Men Evolution. You remember watching that when they were all like in high school? They were all around the same age. I mean, some of them were freshmen, some of them were like were seniors or whatever.
Like I said, like I guess you're saying they're rebooting, but I have no idea where the frick they're going with the story.
Honestly, that's a good thing because a lot of people recently have been talking about how movie trailers give away too much.
Well, it's not that. It's like if they're gonna reboot it, cool. Just tell me you're rebooting it. But at this point, I'm like, all right, which universe are we in this movie? Because it's like they had the original 3, last up to the Last Stand, and then they had like X-Men Origins, which we don't ever talk about because it was terrible, and then they did X-Men First Class, and X-Men First Class was like this jump back in time, and then they came and then they did X-Men Days of Futures Past, which combined both storylines,
right? And
then now they have X-Men Apocalypse, and it's like, dude.
Well, that's the third in the trilogy.
For this one.
Yes. So, this is the third in the trilogy.
So my question is, are we going to see any of the other people we saw from Days of Futures Past? Or because
except for there will be one.
Probably Wolverine.
He's going to have a cameo in it.
I'm so
they did a bunch of reshoots and he was there for them. So.
I'm just so confused because it's like, dude, like, did Days of Futures Past happen now? Are we on a different storyline, or what? Or is this like a different?
I mean, honestly, I like how they're doing.
I mean, I like the guys they have playing them.
X-Men 3 was not a very good movie. It was not a very good end to a trilogy. So I think this was kind of the best way because they didn't want to just completely reboot it and just recast everyone, which I mean they still did. But
a lot of people
I like how they use time travel. I mean, I thought that was really cool.
So that was essentially the reboot. First Class was terrible, by the way.
I liked First Class. I mean, we've had this conversation.
I liked Last Stand.
Yeah.
I liked Last Stand.
There was way too much going on in it.
I was completely cool with it. It was like an all-out mutant battle. Better than the battle royale at the end of the Twilight movies.
I wouldn't know.
Let's all meet on this like 4 football-sized field and for 12 of us to fight. It was so funny. They had like a comparison of like Lord of the Rings or like some of those other big battle scene movies and stuff like that, and then Twilight, big ass field with like 12 people. But no, it was like I liked Last Stand, and I'm so confused. I don't know where the hell we're going, or what did you think about some of the people that they have playing in a
actor-wise?
Yeah, actor-wise.
I like all the actors. They, for the most part, most of the costumes and all the looks, they look awesome to me. Like Jean Grey, at first, that first little scene of her talking was a little bit cliche to me, but I mean, I'm sure she's still a good actress. Apocalypse, I didn't like his voice.
Well, what were you expecting out of it?
I mean, yeah, he's a human, but he's a mutant that's been alive for thousands and thousands of years that has a power to kind of enhance his body, and he's been, at least in the comics, he's been like exposed to like alien technology that helped with the pyramids and everything. So like, pretty sure he wouldn't still have a human voice. Just saying.
What kind of voice would he have?
Like a deeper, more like monstrous voice.
You want him to sound like King Xerxes?
Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of cool, actually. Yeah.
That would be. I would have liked it.
That would be pretty cool. But just
everything
like
you know is at an end.
You know, like very mildly distorted, almost
like the Silver Surfer.
Did he talk?
Oh yeah.
I honestly, I've seen like 5 minutes of that movie. That movie was, I didn't watch.
Old boy who played him is the same guy who or who voiced him is I think he's the guy who does the Arby's commercials. I'm pretty sure that's
We
who
have
voices
the
it.
meats. Dude, I want Arby's now.
I'm pretty sure... We'll go get some after this.
For sure.
Boom.
Yes.
So,
All right, guys. This was an episode of NERDCAST.
Thanks for watching.
I need some food. Nah, just kidding.
I get what you're saying.
About Arby's?
Well, that too. No, about his voice and stuff.
Sorry.
I love that Jubilee was in it. I love who they have casted as her.
She looks like Jubilee.
She looks like Jubilee.
And I like that they almost exactly ripped her out of the comics. Like, her outfit was the exact outfit.
Oh, dude, it was so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I was like,
that was unexpected.
Jubilee was my favorite growing up.
She was announced to be in the movie, apparently, but I didn't know. I hadn't been keeping up with
this
the
is my
details
first scene
of it.
I have, and this is my first seeing her.
Yeah.
This is the first time you see her. I liked Storm, the chick they have playing Storm. I don't know her name.
I don't like that Angel, or Archangel, obviously, because he's going to be one of the Four Horsemen.
I like him.
I don't like how they have the same haircut, though.
Who?
Storm and
Storm?
Archangel. I like Storm. I love her haircut. I don't like how Angel has the same haircut.
Maybe
though.
that's a prerequisite because it kind of looked like Magneto had a new haircut too. Maybe that's a prereq.
I don't think he had that haircut though.
Yep, they all have to.
And Psylocke didn't have a haircut.
Olivia
Munn. Oh
Olivia
my
Munn.
god.
Oh my god. Olivia Munn. I've said this before. I loved you in Newsroom and everything you've ever been in, and please marry me, Olivia Munn. Please marry me. She looks so good.
She looks really good.
I was so excited when she announced she was going to be Psylocke, and then she's in it. And I was just like,
But yeah, so unless they do some like weird changing around, the Four Horsemen were pretty apparent in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
We have Psylocke, Storm,
Magneto,
and Archangel.
Which is a really interesting like combination of people.
Storm. There's been more than one set of Four Horsemen, to my knowledge, because what's his name? Caliban was one of the most.
Whoa, bro! Whoa.
One of the most.
Talking about Talibans and stuff.
Caliban.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing.
Caliban. Just for the record. So he was one of the main ones. Storm, Magneto, or Storm and Archangel definitely, I think, were usually both the pretty popular choices. I think Magneto was too. I don't really remember.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not super familiar with the.
I watched the cartoons, like the '90s cartoon, or was it the late '80s? Yeah.
Were they in that?
Yeah.
The Four Horsemen.
Yeah, they did a Apocalypse storyline, but I don't remember it as much as like the new X-Men Evolution, which also I believe had Apocalypse in it. But
now I want to go watch it. I heard that, and it was like, get out of my way. Oh, dude.
Turn the TV up. Mom's like, Caleb, go do your... No, Mom!
Stop! Mom! Meatloaf!
Meatloaf. That wasn't me. Mom, I didn't do it.
I wasn't even there.
I wasn't even there.
Timmy's a liar.
Well, it was Caleb.
Was it Caleb?
Yeah, he was like, well, Caleb's a
You're
liar.
talking about the whitest
and
kid
then
you know.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, bro. I remember watching that for the first time on YouTube, and I was just like... Anyways, so I like the number one question ever since this movie was announced, and then with the trailer coming out, number one question, number one comment was, no Wolverine in the trailer. Where's Wolverine? If Wolverine's not in it, I'm not gonna watch it. Wolverine's gonna be in it. Obviously. It's, I don't know. The fact that that's even a question is kind of makes me mad, because not just because of the fact that Wolverine's the most popular X-Men in the movies, but just the fact that I just forgot his name.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is about to be done.
He said he's only doing one more.
He said,
and I'm hoping it's Old Man Logan.
He didn't say that. He said that the next Wolverine movie was his last movie. So that doesn't mean that he can't be in this movie and he can't be in Deadpool. I think he's going to be in Deadpool. I'd rather him be in Deadpool than this movie, but I still... the fact that they did reshoots and that he was spotted on the scene of the reshoots, I don't see them bringing him there and to get spotted just for him not to be in it, just for the movie to troll people. I don't understand. I don't think that would be a thing. But
I want to put a little bookmark on the Deadpool thing because I want to come back to that in a sec.
Okay.
But what do you think about the fact that Apocalypse is the the third movie in this trilogy?
It's pretty crazy, honestly, because it's the last movie of a trilogy. It's supposed to kind of complete the arc of the characters, but it's the third movie, and we're just now getting a really good glimpse of the most popular and iconic mutants like Jean Grey, Storm. I think that's kind of crazy. Which, not to say that they're not going to make a second trilogy of movies, but the fact that it's Apocalypse, which is always like, he's basically like the dark side of the DC universe. Well, I mean, yeah, there's Thanos, but I mean, just from a mutant standpoint, and Fox's like X-Men,
he's an Omega
movies.
level supervillain.
Yeah,
he is, and I think they have a great opportunity to, because the last time they did an Omega level supervillain, Galactus, they totally screwed it up. All the things we've talked about before. I don't want to get into that. What I didn't like is that last time they did on screen an Omega level supervillain, they did Galactus. He's a fucking cloud.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but he was a fucking cloud. How are you going to take like one of the most iconic supervillains
and make him a cloud?
Make him a cloud.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even like put like
it's like they put all their
image of
budget.
it.
They put all their budget into the movie, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Galactus. We got to make like a really cool CG Galactus." And they were like,
the climax
Bro,
of the movie.
We have $100,000 in our account. That's all we have. And they're like, "Oh, well, I guess we're gonna make him a cloud."
Sounds good. They'll never know us. Like, they didn't even like put like a lightning flash in the cosmic storm that was the cloud, where you see like the outline of his face or him or something like that.
That would have been cool.
That would have been
well,
cool.
no, it wouldn't have been. I don't know.
It would have been better than what they had. So what I'm saying is, I like for the first time.
I never watched it. Like, I saw like when it was on TV, I would see a couple scenes of it, but just I didn't watch it in theaters. And I heard that Galactus was a cloud, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
I just, for the first time, we're starting to see Omega level villains on the big screen, and they haven't really done those in the past. So in the
I mean, they've never really been able to.
Well, I mean, but they're starting to now. Like, they got Ultron in Marvel. He was a big one, regardless of what anyone says.
I wouldn't really say Omega level.
He's not Omega, but he's a big one.
He's definitely a big one.
But as far as like Omega, like world ending, like Apocalypse, Galactus, if this is the first time we're seeing one that's like not shitty, that we can tell.
Right. Hopefully.
I
don't think so. I think it's gonna be a good movie. It's just
looks better than the other ones.
Yeah.
I didn't like First Class.
I liked First Class. I liked Days of Future Past, even though there was a lot
going
left out.
There's a lot. There's so much going on.
They cut
with
like
so
40
little.
minutes of it out, and it's same thing with Avengers: Age of Ultron. They cut out like so many key scenes.
Well, for me, my biggest issue with Days of Future Past is that there was a lot going on, like too much going on, with so little like really information. Like, it was like most of the time I was like, there's a lot going on, but they're not really telling me a whole lot.
And then like Magneto can control the Sentinels by putting metal in them. That didn't really make any sense. You know what I'm talking about? How Magneto could, towards the end of the movie, he can control the Sentinels.
I thought he was always able to.
No, because they weren't made of metal. He just put metal all around them, and then all of a sudden he can control them. He could tell them what to do.
I only ever watched it once.
Oh, well, I don't know. But
I totally forgot, until you said it just now, I totally forgot that that's what happened with the Sentinels.
Yeah. I didn't really like that. But it's not that I didn't like it, it just didn't make any sense. I guess I'll say it that way. But, yeah, I mean, as far as Wolverine goes, he's definitely going to be in it. I don't think it's going to be a very large part, but I think he will be in the movie. It may even be a post-credit scene to set up for his movie. I don't know. But
I'm excited. It's just, for me, the only movie they've made ever for X-Men that I've really loved was The Wolverine.
the Wolverine was pretty good.
It was good.
I want, before he hangs up his claws, so to speak, I want to see him in that costume that was that deleted scene of the actual original costume.
Oh, where he's in the original
Yeah.
costume?
He's in like the helmet and the suit and the vest and everything. Yeah, I want to see him in that. So
I totally did watch that.
let's talk about like some of the other characters. Quicksilver's in it.
How do you like him as Quicksilver? Because Quicksilver is incarnated by two different people.
I like him. I like Evan Peters as Quicksilver. I liked Aaron Johnson better. Aaron Taylor Johnson. I liked him better. I wish they didn't kill him off. Apparently, they filmed 2 different versions of that, and they weren't going to kill him off. But anyway, that's completely different. I don't know, but I like him as Quicksilver. But that little glimpse we got of him, I did not like at all.
As I say, I felt like if they were going to show him, they should have given us a little more than that.
I didn't like how it was just his face and then just things going behind him like that.
Well,
I thought it looked really cheap. Like the visual effects just looked terrible to me. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
more
cool.
TV show than.
Yeah, it didn't look good at all. Maybe they're not finished with it. I don't know.
Well, they've been known to do that in the past.
For sure. Yeah,
footage for trailers.
Nightcrawler was in it. I like Nightcrawler, but I don't like how he looks exactly the same as the other guy in X-Men 2.
I think he looks different enough. The guy is obviously younger than the other guy, but there's little subtle differences that I liked better about the first one. The first one had looked like he had like more kind of like pointy facial features, if you know what I'm saying.
I just didn't like all the markings, and they look like the exact same markings.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, I never saw him have any of these markings in the actual the comics or the cartoon.
He didn't in the show,
yeah.
But he may have in the comics. I don't know. I don't think he does. We might be wrong. We're not as big into X-Men. I mean, I think we both watched them as kids.
Yeah, I watched the cartoon for sure. Well,
when you just
I can't
watch them
say
as
that
kids,
because I own like a stack like that freaking big since I was like 8 years old of X-Men comics.
Wow, so you should know.
So I should know.
But
that's what I'm saying. To my understanding, he was always just drawn blue.
Yeah, I mean he was.
So I don't think he had those
Mystique's daughter, Mystique's son.
And what's his dick? The red one.
The what?
The red one. His dad. That was in First Class. Diabora. No, not Diabora. He was like red, and he worked for in X-Men First Class. His dad was in it. Nightcrawler's dad. What's his fucking name?
Really?
Yeah. Stall.
So while we're looking up that, Jubilee, we already said, looks awesome. Magneto, I don't know what it is about this, but he just looks. There was that one scene where it just kind of shows his face, and the camera's kind of panning up past his face, and I thought it was what's his name, the original Magneto.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just saw it, by the way. I just found it. Who played him?
Starts with an I. Ian McKellen?
Yeah.
Ian McKellen. I thought it was him, like a younger version of him at first. It just the guy looks like Magneto.
Remember him in X-Men First Class?
He was in the first one?
Yeah.
That's his dad?
Yeah. There's him with Mystique.
Yeah, because he could teleport, couldn't he?
Yep. Yeah. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yep. What's his name? His name is
I don't remember
Azazel?
what his name is.
His name is Azazel. I didn't even have to look. I just remember it finally hit me like a rush. Azazel.
I knew he could teleport. I never knew that was his son.
Yeah. Azazel.
So I wonder, they didn't really show that relationship.
So
he
I'm
died,
wondering,
didn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Did he not die?
I think he just teleported away. But I'm wondering if they're going to touch on that in the movie.
They might. I know in the show.
Daddy.
In the show, I remember there was some villain, and it was kind of revealed that he had 2 children with Mystique, but it wasn't that guy. It was someone.
So obviously they're not doing a story arc where Nightcrawler is the son of Mystique because Mystique is in this and she's about his age.
I mean, you don't really know how old Mystique is.
J-Law?
Yeah.
She's the same age as Xavier.
But is she?
And-
I mean, you.
Well, I mean,
technically,
I
they can make it to where she's however old she needs to be because she is a shapeshifter.
Well,
so
I mean,
when she met, I'm just saying they could make it to where when she met Xavier, she just turned into a little girl. You never know.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but to my understanding, she's the same age as Xavier.
No,
But
I mean,
Xavier's
but
getting
they
kind of
could change
older
it.
in this.
They could make it.
Xavier's in his 30s at this point, so she could have had him.
Yeah, this is in the
She was
80s. This is 10 years after Days of Future Past.
Yeah, so they're in there.
And Days of Future Past was probably 5 or 10 years after First Class.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it was like 60s, 70s.
So they're in
now
their
it's the
late
80s.
30s by now.
Early, mid-30s probably.
Mid 30s. So she could have had him when she was like 15. Got knocked up.
She could have. I don't know. And he may not
I
even...
mean, we all have seen
I don't
MTV, so it's not unheard of.
16 and pregnant and
Whoa.
a mutant.
Whoa, dude. 16? It's getting a little risky, all right? I said 15.
Wow. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with
It's closer to
being
the
15
old
and
days.
pregnant, but
It's closer to the
arranged marriages and
arranged
stuff.
marriages back in the day.
Yeah, so anything else about X-Men Apocalypse? Final thoughts?
Honestly, I was sitting there when we watched it the first time. It was over there where I'm pointing instead of right here. But then we watched it again, obviously. I am excited for it. I didn't care about the first two in this trilogy really at all, but I'm super excited. I am. It's
gonna be pretty
looks,
good.
It looks great. The whole time I was just like, whoa, what? Dude.
Sick.
Sick cat flu outbreak in Houston, Texas. Sick.
Mass shooting in Massachusetts. Brutal.
I finally got that.
Good.
Well, there you go, guys. All right, thanks for watching. All right, so next...
We have, sorry.
What were you saying?
We have one more trailer we want to watch today.
Before we get to that, I want to talk about Deadpool real quick.
Okay.
Since we
Okay.
were kind
Deadpool.
of talking about that. So Deadpool comes out in 2 months at this point.
Yep.
Holy crap.
And we only have one trailer. Well, technically 2 trailers.
Yeah.
I read something the other day
What's that?
about Deadpool. Just as a side little, I don't know what the word is. Anyways, so apparently they made this movie because of that test footage.
And it registers
Because
so well.
the test footage was so... People loved it so much that... And Ryan Reynolds, you guys got to give him credit.
Yeah.
He was the reason why this movie was made.
He fought
He's
so
the one
hard.
he's the one that wanted this to happen, and they made this movie because of the test footage, and the test footage was so good that they kept the test footage and redid it.
Yeah, they redid it for
So
the
that
actual
wasn't
movie.
planned for the movie at all.
Yeah.
That's
honestly,
awesome.
He came out at Comic-Con and straight up said that. He was like, dude, thanks to you guys, this movie was possible. Because honestly, if that test footage got leaked and no one gave a shit about it,
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened.
it wouldn't, but because it like broke the... Screw Kim Kardashian. Deadpool broke the internet when that test footage came out.
Now there needs to be a picture of Deadpool dressed up as Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Taking that picture. Have you seen all those pictures
Yeah.
like Christmas and Thanksgiving? And
Have you
everything?
seen Achy Break the Internet, where somebody photoshopped Billy Ray Cyrus's head on Kim Kardashian doing
Oh
that?
God! No.
But yeah, no, I've seen what I'm excited about for February, what everyone else is excited about.
Yeah,
Deadpool, dude.
Deadpool's gonna be awesome.
So somebody out there, make that.
Do it.
Because everyone knows that that's what
Do
we
it.
do.
Just
Let your
do
dreams- I saw a Christmas sweater with that on it.
Really?
It was him.
Oh.
Oh,
And you didn't buy it?
it was like $56.
And you didn't buy it?
Screw rent. I'm buying 8.
I want 10 of them. I'm getting an extra small for my kids one day. They ain't gonna know who the hell he is, but he's gonna wear them.
They're gonna know that to not let their dreams be dreams. Because it said that in small right on the bottom.
Don't let your
It had
dreams
him
be
doing
dreams.
this and wearing a Christmas hat. It was like one of those like black and like
Right.
white prints that they've been doing now. And then it had just do it, and then down here it said don't let your dreams be dreams.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's cool. But no, yeah. So Deadpool, I'm pumped.
I wonder if Colossus is gonna be an X-Men at all, since he is an
He's
X-Men.
Well, he is in Deadpool.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So that's what made you think.
Yeah.
About it. Okay, yeah. That's possible.
I wonder if Domino's
By the
gonna
way,
be in Deadpool.
I
at all.
like, since we talked about it, and I just wanted to make this piece real quick. I liked how they did Colossus in the first trilogy. I thought they did well. For
It was a little bit short, but yeah. I like how they're doing him in Deadpool. I mean, it's basically the same.
He looked
except he's
like the
bigger.
guy though, like his face.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
stuff.
he did.
So I
yeah.
mean, they got as close as they could. That scared you for a second. No.
what?
Nothing. It minimized.
Oh.
So yeah,
Well, for
next
the
we're
record,
gonna.
I wasn't scared. For the record, I wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
I was not scared.
I'll hold him later.
I was not scared.
So next we're gonna watch the trailer that was released 2 days ago. There, you can see my hand now. For Teenage Mutant Ninja
2
Turtles
days ago.
2, the second one, and it looks
Another one.
awesome. 2, TOO, also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, also.
No.
No.
I hate when movies do that.
All right, let's just watch it. Oh, sorry, this was Pornhub. I'm just kidding.
That explains a lot. I was wondering why Megan Fox was naked.
I don't know. It doesn't look good. Gear up, guys. Whoa!
I love that they have the van now. So sick.
Bogey's on the bus.
Totally thought those people on the motorcycles were the turtles. I was wondering why their heads weren't that big.
Dude, I love, because I had the toy that did that. When I was a
really?
kid, they made a toy for it.
What are you? Superheroes?
So is Splinter alive?
Who hate bullies
Yeah, he survived. In the first one.
and love this city.
Whoa, this never works out well for you.
Yes.
What's your name?
Casey Jones.
My name is Oliver Queen.
Dude,
And I spent 5 years.
if he had said that.
I'm looking for Aaron Moores.
Oh, there's Seamus.
Me too. This is gonna be good!
Dude, bringing back the mohawk. Good for you.
Oh, y'all got jokes, huh? What are we doing with the turtles? When something bad happens, you want to be with the turtles.
I love him.
Dude, I'm pumped. In
My name
opinion,
is Oliver Queen.
dude, if he had said that, I would have lost my mind. I'm gonna hit cancel.
I love Stephen Amell.
Oh, Stephen Amell is Casey Jones, and they could not have picked a better person to be Casey Jones.
Man.
Why? Because you can never go wrong with Stephen Amell for anything. He could have been April, and I would have been completely cool with it.
My name is April. I spent 5 years on a hellish island.
Matter of
Now I've come back.
honestly, if they had just released like the intro for the Arrow,
That needs to be redone as Casey Jones. That would be so funny. Whatever he did, whatever Casey Jones has done for 5 years, it needs to be said in a video. I spent 5 years in an ice hockey tournament.
I spent 5 years working at a Domino's Pizza.
I've come back with only one goal: to help the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
To help
in
4
their
giant
quest
turtles.
to find the 7 Dragon Balls.
You just broke the internet.
Oh,
That broke the internet.
oops. Sorry.
Okay. So my favorite thing, because I heard rumor they were going to do it, and I didn't know until they released the trailer, which I didn't even know they were releasing trailer. I just stumbled upon it the day it was released, and I was like,
Right.
Caleb, go watch this.
Yeah, and I was asleep.
Yeah.
And I checked it like the next day.
Yeah.
Actually, I checked it like this morning or yesterday.
It was, so, Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm so excited that they're in it.
I like that Sheamus. I like wrestling. I watch WWE. The current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus,
John
Sheamus is
John
playing Bebop. Bebop, yeah. I don't like Sheamus as a wrestler or as a character in wrestling. Wrestling's fake. I don't know if you guys know that. But,
what?
Yeah, they're fake.
I have a friend who refuses to admit to me that it's fake.
I mean, it's fake. It's scripted, I guess I'll say.
He refused. Like, I don't even know if he believes it. I don't think he really believes it. But he just refuses to admit to me that it's fake.
It's scripted. I can't say it's fake because, I mean...
They do real stuff.
They do hurt each other.
Yeah.
But anyways, I will say... I grew up watching Ninja Turtles, but I was always more into like X-Men and Batman and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really remember hardly anything from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So in this trailer, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who the bad guy is. I knew who Splinter was, and I knew who Shredder was, but that was about it.
Yeah, who's old boy doing Shredder? Because that's not Shredder unless Shredder found the fountain to use.
Unless there's another Shredder.
Maybe it's his son.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe.
I always knew who Casey Jones was, but...
Duh. Casey Jones.
I didn't even know who April was.
I'm going to be honest. Casey Jones, I love who they did in the original live action. He was the way they did Casey Jones in the original.
I don't even think I saw it. The one from like the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think I saw it.
It
and I
good.
knew they loved pizza, but...
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't even tell you which color.
You know what?
Is
I
which.
own the 90s live action ones, so I'm gonna let you borrow them and watch them. They're good. Now, and these that was actually gonna be a point I was gonna make. Is these the first one for this, and then this one already looks the best that they've done for Ninja Turtles since those 90s live action movies, because they've come out with a couple movies since that were animated and not really animated, but and then they did that TV show that was this really weird animation style that made them all like blocky and.
On Nickelodeon.
It looked like somebody glued together the block and the cube, the ball and the cube that you're supposed to fit through the holes on the little thing when you're 4 years old. Like it looks like they glued them together and painted them like turtles, and that's the
I didn't have toys
style.
when I was 4. That's very insensitive of you.
Cool story. Anyways,
I was trying to keep a straight face. I can't do it. I'm not looking at you. But yeah, I was never really super into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I knew like just enough. I just realized when I wrote down Magneto that I didn't put a G in Magneto, so it was just Manito.
Manito.
I
want to be Manito.
Manino.
You don't listen to Manito?
El Nino.
Is that the music video for The Darkness? That is. That's totally the. Have you ever seen The Darkness by well, the band's called The Darkness, and the song's called I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Sorry, my YouTube's still pulled up right now. By the way,
Speaking of YouTube,
thank God we grew up with YouTube.
I wouldn't really say we grew up with YouTube.
It's been out since we were kids. YouTube's been a thing since we were kids. Like where people went and watched videos and stuff.
YouTube's only been around for like 10 years.
It really picked up in like 2004. So I wouldn't say since we were kids. In our adolescence.
I remember when I had a computer and the internet wasn't really a thing. Like, not really.
I remember having dial-up.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck dial-up.
We didn't really have any, like, the internet wasn't really a thing because I was never allowed to use it because if there was a phone call, like, too bad. You know what I mean?
And now, look, you make a living being a YouTuber.
And now I can be on this phone that's not attached to anything, and I could be on the phone, and I can say, hang on a second, let me check my email. And as I'm checking my email, I can be asking this phone a question. Man, life is crazy.
You can call people on these things?
I thought you just had to text them.
I've still been using a corded phone at home. People bitch all the time they can't reach me and they text me. I was like, dude, text me. Why would you write a book just to contact me? Text me. That's weird. Why would you publish a book just to talk to me? Just take the public trans over and come see me.
The public trans?
People don't really take public trans anymore.
Public.
Everybody does Uber now.
Uber. That's Uber cool.
So what did you think, though, overall? Even not being a fan.
It's going to be cool. I mean, I'm a fan of it. I don't have a problem with it.
He doesn't like it.
I didn't watch the first one until it was at our local dollar movie theater. and me and my brother went to go see it, and we heard bad things about it. We just wanted to go see it, and we actually left the theater pretty happy, saying it was actually a really funny movie.
I saw it. So I was at a family reunion up in Montana. It was the first ever we had ever had of a family reunion. So
it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
So I first went to see it with some of my cousins and stuff, and I think my dad, and we went and saw it together. And then the very next day, because my mother lives up in Idaho, and she was up there visiting my grandma in Montana. And I was like, "Hey, Mom, you're in town." So my brother and I went with her the next day
and saw it again.
So we saw it 2 days in a row, and I liked it both times. It was fun as hell. I enjoyed the movie. It was fun. And after I realized, because I didn't look at the credits to find this out, I found it on my own, and then I saw it in the credits. Johnny Knoxville voices Leonardo.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, and then once I realized that in the movie, I couldn't get past it. I was like, that's...
Which one's Leonardo? The blue one or the red one?
Blue one.
Blue one? Okay.
Yeah. That was crazy. And then, like, when we went back to watch it a second time, I was like, I just kept picturing Johnny Knoxville, and I couldn't... But they do really... The voice actors do so well for this movie, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like that scene...
Are there any other big voice actors in the movie that you know of?
Not off the top of my head. I know that Jesse McCartney was one of the Chipmunks in Alvin and the Chipmunks. He was Theodore, the fat
I don't care about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Which, by the way, apparently their new movie is getting released on the same day as Star Wars.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Box office sales.
Are you guys ready to see the hugest slaughter in box office?
Dude,
history?
I don't know, man. There's going to be a lot of kids going to see that, though.
But who's going to pick that over Star Wars? It's freaking Star Wars.
I don't know. I feel bad for all the dads out there that their wife is making them go take their kids on Christmas. Or, no, it comes out before Christmas. Yeah, that's right.
They both come out the 18th.
Still, though, that's not going to work. No, they're not going to. I'm thinking maybe.
They're not going to make.
I don't know.
They're probably going to make like $4.
Well, that's better than my. That's worse than my prediction, so I'll go ahead and say my prediction. I'm thinking like less than like $25 million.
Way less. I'm thinking like they're going to make maybe like $1 million. Maybe $1 million. Just for those people who are that guy who doesn't. Oh, I don't like Star Wars. Just for the people who are that guy.
That's not real.
I met one today.
No, you didn't.
I was like, oh, we're never talking again.
Did you even say that, or did you just stop talking to him? Because I wouldn't even had the chance to say I'm not talking to you again. I would have already been in the next state.
He's dead.
Oh, okay, good.
I didn't have the chance to say anything to him, and if I did, he wouldn't hear it.
Did he like combust as soon as he said it, or did you kill him?
I said, nay, 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 sir. Nay, nay, nay. We are no.
You can watch me whip, and you can get the nay, nay out of here.
Get the nay, nay out of here.
That's gonna be what I'm gonna say from now on. What the nay, nay?
What the nay, nay?
I'm not actually gonna ever do that again.
If you ever say that, I'm just gonna get up and leave.
I'm gonna do it when we go to Arby's.
So, I'm excited about the movies. We just talked about Dawn of Justice, the new trailer. If you guys haven't watched that, it's in our previous video. We'll post the link below. No, we won't, because it'll be on the related tab. Just go to our channel.
Just read.
Quit being lazy. Go to our channel and watch it. No, we talk about the Dawn of Justice trailer and Civil War trailer. So there's some good trailers coming out, and 2016 is going to be huge.
They say this every year now, but 2016 is going to be the year of the nerd.
Well, that's because this decade has been like the decade for nerds. It's been cool to
imagine
be a nerd.
in 10 years where everything's in 4D and like you're actually in the movie and you play the main character. That's going to be crazy.
Do you know, actually, nerdy, since we're talking about nerdy, virtual reality, they have in Salt Lake, they have one of their trial ones, and it's like virtual reality. And what it is you put on a little headset and shit.
The Oculus Rift? You can buy those.
No, hold on. Not that. You put on, and it's interactive.
Uh-huh.
So they've built, like, these actual, like, landscapes and, like...
Oh, okay, so you can actually run in them?
What it is it's like an overlay, essentially, of what is... Like, they built the structure. So you're walking through and you're wearing the shit and you're seeing in the virtual reality thing. And if you, like, sit on a bench in the game. You're sitting on a real bench they built, and they've even like installed like heat lights on the walls for like torches that are hanging on the walls, and like platforms when they lift up, they have this one where it's like a hydraulic platform that lifts you up to simulate the elevator or whatever. It's cool.
Pretty cool.
And so they're talking about the potential for like movies and shit and stuff for virtual reality.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm thinking 10 years. Probably not even in 10 years. Probably less than that.
Well, they're already doing it with games and stuff. Just
think of like the beginning of time until electricity. Thousands,
Sucked.
if not millions of years. And then from electricity to computers, a couple hundred years. And from computers to now, it's been like not even 100 years. And we already have these talking boxes that we can put in our hands.
It's only been 23 years since the release of privately owned cell phones.
Exactly.
1992 was when they released like you being able to buy cell phones. So guys, 2016 is going to be the year of like so much more awesomeness. It's
Flying
cool to be
cars.
a nerd. I kind of want to know what it was like being a nerd before electricity.
No, you don't.
Josh is over there carving things on his rock. Ha! Nerd.
I can't even do it. Ye art thou nerd.
Dost thou believeth thy nerdy? 'Cause I do.
I believe it to be true.
Dappeth me.
Indeed. Anyways.
I think it's just cool being a nerd. I know we went off on a little rant there, but I'm sure you guys agree with us. Towards the end of like 2010 and stuff like that, it was like so cool being a nerd. Because I was like, oh, you guys who are normal people are talking about this nerdy stuff? I've already known about it for months. Because...
Wow, that's really hipster of you, Billy.
I was a nerd before it was cool.
Oh, you like Starbucks? I've liked Starbucks for years.
I did. I liked Starbucks before it was
I've never
cool.
liked Starbucks.
I love Starbucks. I love their vanilla bean frappuccino.
I hated it before it was cool.
Is it cool to hate Starbucks now?
I don't know, but I already hate it.
I don't like hate because it's fascist and bigotish.
Bigottish.
Look at the wrist. Words like fascism and bigot have lost their like their sting.
It's so fascist, it makes me sick.
Yeah, because of people like you. God, you're such a bigot.
I don't even know what that means anymore.
I don't know. It's a word you. It's like in This Is the End where he goes.
I haven't seen it.
This is the end where he goes. I'm on a gluten-free diet. He goes, gluten. You can still eat, and he's like gluten is just he's like, well, you don't even know what gluten is. He's like, gluten's just like an umbrella term for things that are bad for you. He's like fats, that's a gluten. Bread, that's a gluten. He's heroin, that's a gluten. Something like that's a bigot.
They're all gluten.
A bigot is anybody who says something that offends me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I a bigot? Am I a big bigot? Big bigot? Ribbit? Big bigot? Big bigot? Ribbit?
You're the no biggity.
Biggity, biggity, biggity.
I like the way you work it. No biggity. So yeah, I'm excited. These trailers are good. If you guys haven't check out Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice, the new one for that. Captain America, Civil War. Check out X-Men Apocalypse, just came out today. Check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. It's called something Shadow.
I really hope that was picked up, or else that's going to be even more awkward.
We're just sitting here quietly.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure you, if you want to keep up to date with our content, make sure you like the videos, subscribe to our channel. Keep up with us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, guys, make sure to tweet us on our tweeters, gram us on our Instagrams, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on the likability on Facebook.
We almost made it. We almost made it.
Probably? Maybe?
We almost made it.
I just realized it's been like 5-6 episodes since I've done that to you.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed. Every time I wait for you to say we're probably your favorite show, and then I just yes.
And it's because it's right. You're right. If you let me say it first, it won't happen.
And then I started to laugh because I'm like, should I do it? And I'm like, no, I really don't want to go back to that dark place.
These are the things Caleb has nightmares about.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Sweet
dreams are not made of this.
I like how I'm dressed in like 2 shirts. One of them's long sleeve because it's cold out. It's 72 degrees out.
I was about to say it is not cold. It's December and it's 70 degrees out. That makes me so mad.
Well, dude, that just scares me for January. I'm thinking January is going to be like,
no,
hey,
it just means
negative 14.
It just means July. It's actually for the first time ever going to be Christmas in July. It's going to be 25 degrees.
So guys, join us next time on our next video. We're gonna do it's gonna be our little Christmas episode. We're gonna go ahead and gift each other things. How do you feel about that?
Get it? Gift each other? Like give each other, but gifts?
I guess I just said it wrong and Caleb's being
No, you said it right.
Caleb's being a bigot.
You said it right. I don't know if you realize what you said.
Oh, give each other things,
gift each other things. Do you get it? Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Caleb again.
I'm Billy, and
right.
We'll see you next time.
Anakin Skywalker. I mean, Mannequin Skywalker.
Mannequin Skywalker.